In this video, I would like to tell you about ramp on your DreamStation 2 machine made by Philips Respironics. Ramp is a helpful feature to help you adjust to the pressure of the machine, particularly when you are new. And you can get to ramp from a few places. First, I'm going to show you how to get to the settings screen. I'm pushing that button that starts the blower, and when I push it to turn it off again, then you get to the screen that allows you to go into settings. This is where you can see ramp as one of your comfort features, and you'll have a few options. You'll be able to change time. The options are 15, 30, and 45 minutes. And then you can change the starting pressure. What happens with ramp is it's a way to start at the lowest pressure of 4, or any pressure you choose between that and the goal pressure. The goal pressure is the pressure that is set by your doctor or other prescriber. In the case of this machine, it is set at a minimum of 10, and therefore when I have a ramp of 4, the machine is going to go from that ramp of 4 as a starting pressure to the ramp of 10 as the goal minimum pressure over the period of time that I select. If I want to change the ramp pressure, perhaps the 4 feels a little too low, then I can increase that pressure, but I can only go up to the 10. The machine's not going to let me go any higher than that minimum or target pressure that was set by your doctor. And then you're going to hit confirm. I want to show you one more thing though. If I go once more, I can actually turn that pressure off. And that would be ramp off, and you're just starting at the target pressure, which in this case is a minimum 10 set on this machine. So I could say confirm, and I've now turned my ramp off. So even though it says 30 minutes, it doesn't have anything to change over 30 minutes because I have turned it off. So then going back in, it's more common when you're new to use a 15 or a 30-minute ramp, and it's more common to have a pressure set. And typically for most patients, you're going to start at 4, but if it feels too low, then work your way up. Many patients start between 4 and 6. Another way to find your ramp is on your starting screen. So now I've pushed my round button and my blower is blowing. Notice the dots. This tells you that it's currently in ramp mode, and I will turn it off and show you what it looks like with it without ramp. I could go in here and I can change my pressure. I cannot change my time in this screen though. So if I went all the way up to that max allowed, then the next setting is it will turn off. If I hit confirm, now you can see a solid circle, and that tells you that the ramp is off, and I'm just starting at that initial pressure of 10. You may have 2 pressure settings on your machine. For example, in auto titrating mode, a minimum 10, maximum 20, or you might have a 1 pressure setting, which is CPAP, such as a CPAP of 12, then you would see 1 pressure and it would not adjust during the night. If you have other machines besides CPAP and BiPAP, your machines will look a little different, but the concept is the same. You would use ramp if you're new to PAP therapy and need help adjusting to the pressure, particularly if the pressure is feeling too intense. You might use it if you have a feeling of claustrophobia or anxiety with PAP, but if you find that lowering the ramp is not enough, then the next step is to practice during the day while awake with wearing your machine, trying to adjust your brain to the idea of wearing the PAP and practicing with it before it's time to go to sleep at night. It really helps your brain get used to the idea of using PAP therapy. If it feels too low, you would increase the pressure on the ramp to give you more pressure. If you're still having trouble with tolerating the pressure after making some ramp adjustments, then it's time to call your medical supply company, and they might also refer you over to your doctor to ask them for help.